Tomorrow I'm off to the next one. The flight is at 2 o'clock from Bangkok Airport, and I'm off to Hong Kong on the Emirates A380 on first class. Flying on Emirates first class might sound like it contradicts the whole don't need to spend a fortune to travel the world thing I mentioned in my previous video, but as you will see, this flight was actually quite affordable. It wasn't some sort of aerofare or a glitch. Emirates sells this flight for the same price pretty much every day, all year round. I'm pretty sure that this is the cheapest Emirates full-fledged first-class flight experience you will find, complete with a shower, fine dining and Dom Perignon. You just have to go to Bangkok or Hong Kong for it. The one thing you would not get is the chauffeur-driven car to the airport. Emirates states on their website that this service is not available on either sides, so I got myself a Grab to the airport. Grab is the local version of Uber, and a 30-minute ride costs less than £7 or $9 US.
Thank you!
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So Emirates, just like any other airline, pretty much has the facility to check in online. But because this is going to be a first class flight, I thought, why not check out the actual counter and check in with a human. Good morning.
Boarding gate today, C7.
Yes.
Boarding time, close boarding gate with a seat number at the window seat. Emirates Lounge at the third floor, Comfort G.
Okay.
Emirates Lounge and boarding gate is far, around 20 minutes for walk to.
How many?
20 minutes.
Okay, fine. Sure, perfect. Thank you so much.
you.
Well, this was pretty much like any other check-in, mind you, other than a dedicated check-in desk. Emirates is not really home here, so they don't have a specific building or anything else, but it turns out I have a dedicated security lane after queuing for about 10 minutes in the normal one. Through security, any business and first class ticket comes with priority security check, which came handy looking at the size of the queue for the normal one. After security also go through the passport control, so that is done as well. Now I just need to go and find a lounge, which I was told at the one end of the airport, while the plane will be boarding from the other end of the airport. So there's about 20-minute walk, but doesn't matter. Let's go check the lounge out.
So this is your internet password to use in the lounge.
Thank you.
The boarding gate today is C7.
Yeah, other side of
yeah, we make announcement earlier, make a time for you already for the walk to the gate.
Okay, perfect.
We're gonna do announcement.
Thank you ever so much.
The lounge is divided into two main sections. One section has tables where you can enjoy your meal comfortably, while the other one is a quieter area with a self-service bar. That part is more like a sit-down and relax area. The armchairs are very good. The lounge also features a business corner, a shower and a prayer room. My flight was at 2 PM and I arrived at the lounge at around 11:30. It was almost empty at that time with just a handful of other people. When it comes to food, the lounge had 7 different main courses on offer on the day, as well as a couple of side dishes and a huge selection of starters and desserts. I was really looking forward for the main event on the plane, but I also wanted to try the food in the lounge, so I got myself a small plate. The food was delicious. They even had my favorite cake, a chocolate Sachertorte, which I don't normally find outside Germany and Austria. The staff in the lounge were amazing, they just could not be more nice and helpful. The walk to the gate was indeed about 15-20 minutes, and I just could not wait to get there. I had been waiting for this moment for years, and it was finally within reach. At the end of the walk, I caught my first glimpse of today's ride, the Emirates Airbus A380. What a stunning aircraft. She was delivered brand new to Emirates in June 2016.
Hello, good afternoon.
Welcome, Mr.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Good afternoon.
There is a funny ticket for you. There is a noise cancelling headphones which can be plugged just here.
Yes.
There is a charging possibility here. There is a remote control for our entertainment
Yes.
system. And this is a touch screen as well. There is also a remote controller which you can control the seat functions as well. You have also the button for controlling the seat. We have 2 showers in front of the cabin and we have the toilet in the back of the cabin. And also we have a lounge in the back of the cabin as well.
Perfect.
First, I was given the menu with the options for today's lunch. This flight is only 3 hours long, but they had more food than you can possibly finish in that time. The crew took my order, and I was then given a welcome drink and a pair of slippers, which I quickly got into before they came around again, this time with hot towels. Personally, I love hot towels, and these ones also smelled amazing. Quick safety video, and it was then time to taxi for takeoff.
So welcome on the Emirates A380. I think we should have a little tour around the, well, suite, not even just a seat.
In front of you is a massive 32-inch touchscreen and a whole world of entertainment, movies, TV shows, music, games, you name it. Emirates Ice has it covered. There's a link on the screen and in the description for a separate, couple minutes long video about it. Also in front of you, if you go clockwise, first we have a notepad and a pen, both yours to keep. A small compartment with a care pack with some lotion and facial mist, all yours to take home. There's a universal power adapter hidden under the flap to keep your gadgets running. Then is this massive tray table, perfect for spreading out in your in-flight feast or catching up on some work. And behind it, you've got your very own minibar, stocked with drinks and snacks. Those white chocolate dates are seriously divine. There's a removable tablet to control the IFE and the seats, and there's a storage at the end. There's another, smaller remote control tucked away in the armrest, along with more storage pockets. On the other side, there is more storage and the life jacket, and some more controls for the seats. There are 2 individual air vents to keep you comfy, and all the blinds and privacy doors are controlled with just a single button. This suite is all about luxury, from the soft touch walls to the exceptionally comfortable seat, with so many adjustment options. And to top it off, there are these tiny fiber optic lights embedded in the ceiling and even to the floor. This private heaven is like having your own little apartment in the sky, with a minibar of course. And finally, in case you are not entertained enough, there is also free Wi-Fi on board. I did not go online, so not sure about speeds, but it was working. Right after takeoff, the crew served a drink with some warm nuts. While they were preparing my lunch, I thought it would be rude not to have a shower. You can have one any time after takeoff and up to an hour before landing. The A380 has an actual bathroom on it, well, it has 2. You have 5 minutes worth of water, but the timer stops every time you stop the flow of water, so it's more than enough time. The bathroom is huge and is just as luxurious as the suite. It is full of amenities and there's a Bulgari bag waiting for you, also to take home. The shower itself is also full size, pressure is great, and the water is hot.
I don't think I've ever in my life experienced anything more exclusive than having a shower at 40,000 feet. I'm not even sure what can beat this. Absolutely crazy.
Back at my seat, lunch was ready. I went for the Arabic meze as a starter. The taste, presentation, and just everything about it was perfect. I chose chicken for the main, and it was also superb.
I don't really have words. This is amazing.
I ordered fruit salad for dessert, but in the end I asked the crew not to make it. I did not want it to go to waste. That starter and main was just a bit too much, and as much as I wanted, I had no more space for dessert. I took some chocolate though, which was served before landing. Too soon it was time to land in Hong Kong, and as much as I was looking forward for my first time in the country, I really could have done with another few hours aboard the plane. It definitely was a journey that set a rather high bar for future adventures. It had been nothing short of exceptional, and I'm not sure what can top it. Well, I guess I need to book a flight on the Etihad Residence or the Singapore Airlines first class suite to find out. Jokes aside, I had an incredible time, everything about this flight was top notch, and I'm so grateful that I had the chance to experience it. The crew was also fantastic from the moment I stepped on board until I left the aircraft.
Thank you so much. Have a good one. Nothing's going to be good enough after this. Have a good evening. Thank you so much. Take care.
I paid £480 or $585 for this flight. Yes, the cost per mile is quite high, but I got such great value for my money, every penny was well spent.
Well, not really sure how to describe it, but it was absolutely magnificent. There is so much to enjoy and so much to do on that aircraft. It is just beyond everything that I was expecting. So, very, very happy that I took this flight. Welcome to Hong Kong, by the way. Let's just go through immigration and get to the hotel. Okay, so once again, welcome to Hong Kong. I made it to the hotel. I think I'm just gonna go and have something to eat, then probably off to sleep. I have quite a packed day tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching so far, and I will see you in the morning. Good morning and welcome from Victoria Peak, which is just above Hong Kong. I think one of the best ways to explore a new city, if you only have a short or limited amount of time available, is to hop on one of these hop on, hop off buses. They usually take away the hassle of planning what you want to do, where you want to go, and offer the best the city has to offer. So this is what I did.
I had one full day in Hong Kong to look around, and I wanted to get the most out of it. I used a big bus company before in other parts of the world, and they were always quite good. The 48-hour ticket, which was $80, gave me unlimited rides, access to the Peak tram, as well as a return ferry ticket to Kowloon across Victoria Bay. The tram that goes up to Victoria Peak is 100% worth the time. It gives you the best views of the city. The ferry is also not to be missed. It is available all day from early morning until late night and leaves like every 15 minutes. I spent the rest of the afternoon in Kowloon and watched the sun go down behind the peaks before taking the ferry back to Hong Kong Island. Once back, I found a place for dinner and then headed back to my hotel for the night. I'm back in a hotel now. I think Hong Kong is absolutely brilliant and I cannot wait to come back later on, hopefully for a bit longer. Tomorrow is another flight. It's not really going to be a first class one. It's exactly the opposite. Tomorrow I'm taking a budget airline flight to